Right.
Described as one of the greatest playwrights of his time, yet the news he'd won the Nobel Prize for Literature left Harold Pinter overwhelmed.
Well, I was really quite taken aback. I haven't had really time to think about it, but I'm very, very moved and amazed.
It was clear then how frail he'd become, his voice croaky from his battle with throat cancer. The prize is the greatest a writer can receive, but on finding out about the honour, he announced his playwriting days were over. His focus instead, one which had increasingly dominated over recent years, as a critic of US and British foreign policy.
You have to hand it to America. It has exercised a quite clinical manipulation of power worldwide, while masquerading as a force for universal good. It also has its own bleating little lamb tagging behind it on a lead, the pathetic and supine Great Britain.
But it is Harold Pinter, the playwright, that most will remember, his powerful, often unsettling style of dialogue evident in The Homecoming.
You hear what I say? I'm talking to you. Where's the scissors?
I think that's what made him unique as a dramatist. He was able to transcend the sort of the simple communication between people and make something extraordinary out of it.
Well, you're so kind to me.
His style would become known as Pinteresque, one he would develop further in his highly acclaimed film work. His screenplay for The Pumpkin Eater would win him a BAFTA.
But don't you think I'm still attractive anymore? I think I'm still attractive. Of course you are. I'm not as attractive as you are.
He was twice nominated for an Oscar too, one of them for The French Lieutenant's Woman in 1981.
May I introduce myself?
I know who you are.
Harold Pinter was born in the East End in 1930. He would go on to become an actor, a poet, a playwright, a happily married man known as much for the uncomfortable silences in his script as the lines he wrote. His work would earn him a CBE and the title Companion of Honour, although he would turn down a knighthood. Ultimately, he died a political campaigner, as passionate in his protest as he had been in his writing. Amanda Walker, Sky News.